Alright guys, there you have it. The first 10 kilometers and she overheated and spilt the overflow tank all over the place. So not a great start, but she is a piece. We know that. Just got to get it home and start taking it apart. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the newest addition here to the Elevated Islander fleet, my new 1994 long wheelbase turbo diesel Delica. So now I've been negotiating with this lady for a while now on this van, and at first my initial wanting of the van was because I wanted to rip the motor out of it and put it in the garage. Ooh, always windy when I'm talking to you guys out here. Anyways guys, my initial thought for why I wanted to get this van was I was going to rip the motor out of it and the transmission, put it in here, and just rebuild it over time, because I always thought it'd be nice having a spare drivetrain for the big white one if I ever needed it. Not to mention, a lot of the parts in this van are new, and I have a bunch of spare parts for the white van. So at the end of the day guys, this is just a parts van for me, but I started thinking maybe I can get it back to life, maybe I can get it back on the road. And so we're going to dive into it, we're going to see what we can do with it. Either way, we're going to tear this thing down to the skinny and do a lot of work to it over the next few months here on the channel. I am not an expert at this at any means. I'm mechanically inclined and I know a little bit about body stuff, but we're just going to take this on and do our best to try and get this van fixed, or at least just taken apart and stockpile on the parts. She's a hurting unit, needs a lot of work, but I got it for a really good deal, and at the end of the day I could easily make my money back in the parts on it, so I'm not really worried about it as far as that goes, and it's going to make great content for you guys here on the channel. So let's dive into this Mitsubishi Delica, let's rip it apart and let's see what's going on. First things first though guys, this thing is disgusting. Inside and out, it is filthy dirty amongst all the mechanical and body issues with it. So we're going to spend a little bit of time and clean it up. First thing we're going to do though is all that coolant is all over the engine bay. So we're going to soak the engine bay down, give it a power wash, and yeah, to see what we're looking at here. So thanks for coming along guys, and let's dive into this new Delica project. I'm excited. Right on. Okay guys, so the battery's out of the van right now, so I just went ahead and covered up the positive end, the positive lead on the battery, as well as just the top of the alternator. I just don't want water pouring into the alternator. Other than that, you're pretty much good to go. You can spray down the whole engine bay without too much issue. Give it some time to dry afterwards, but yeah, just give her, man. And you know, don't sit on like an electrical connector or something like that with a power washer, but if you're just kind of going over a little bit like that, you should be fine. Now I'm going to power wash this whole bay, but if you're kind of nervous about it, then you can cover up all the connections with plastic bags and just give her, and you should be fine. Alrighty, well, let's get some degreaser on this. And as you can see, I vacuumed and blew it all out for like 20 minutes, and there's still pine needles everywhere. It's just a real mess in there, but we'll get it soaking with some water and some degreaser, and we'll try and get some of that the big grease off anyways. Alright, so far so good. So there you have it. Little wash and a little vacuum. Long ways to go. This thing is disgusting. Not a big deal though. All the main bulk of the dirt's gone. All the bulk on the outside, all the pine needles in the gutters and stuff, blocking all the drain holes. It was completely caked with dirt and sand and mud and stuff. So I think I'm gonna end it here for tonight, guys. And in the morning, we'll get the battery off the charger. We'll throw it in and fire it back up. And hopefully there's no issues. Like I say, I turned it off as the temperature was just kind of getting to the top, and it didn't run hot for very long. So I think we're going to be okay. Check the oil, thinks that everything looks fine, but we'll fire it up in the morning and see how it sounds, and then we'll end the video off there, guys, on this introduction to this crazy project here. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Good. Alright guys, so there you have it. The battery charged overnight without issue. The van fired right up. It sounds healthy. Now she needs an oil change. She needs transmission fluid in it. So I'm not going to run it for very long. And obviously it's got no coolant because it overheated and blew up everywhere. So, but it sounds okay. I'm not really worried about it. We're going to leave it at that for now. In next week's video, guys, the van's up in the air, taking the wheels off, and we're going to look at the real issues at hand, because there's a lot of them. And again, I don't really know what we're going to do with this van yet, whether we're going to fix it or just completely tear it down to nothing for the parts. Either way though, it'll be interesting for you guys to come along and watch with me as we dive into this thing. I have no idea what I'm doing, so come along with me. If you have a Delica, well, you'll get to see what the inside one looks like, I guess. Anyways guys, until the next time, take it easy. Cheers. Hey guys. Jesus. I started the jeez.